Day one of the New York Giants OTA session is officially in the books, and as we ramp up, we're going to get even more highlights, news, notes, and analysis. I'm going to cover it all for you guys, so make sure you guys join the family right off the bat. Now, in this video, I do want to give you a little bit of an idea of what's going on. So first of all, you're going to notice that these are OTA highlights strictly because the media was not allowed to record practice today. However, with that being said, I didn't let that stop me from letting you guys know what happened in practice. So keep in mind, these are from rookie minicamp, so if you haven't seen them, here you go. And also, if you guys are here for OTA highlights, I'm sorry, these are not them. But I believe media's opened up in a couple of days of practice, so I will have fresh highlights for you in just a couple of days. Now, with that being said, we're going to break down everything you need to know about day one of OTAs. Before we jump into that though, make sure you comment down below who do you think as a rookie is going to make the biggest impact day one. There's a couple of guys who could be involved, right? Malik Nabers, Tyler Nubin, and Andrew Phillips or Drew Phillips, I think could have the biggest impacts. But who do you think could have the biggest impact on this team as a rookie? But also, who is your sleeper? Who's someone that may have been an undrafted free agent, may have just signed here? Who do you think is going to be a sleeper to make a big contribution? Mine is Eric Gray. I think the former 5th round pick might unlock a lot of playing time this season, or even Theo Johnson. Let me know what you guys think. But with that being said, let's deep dive into a little bit of what happened today. So today they had a couple of 7-on-7 or 7-on-7 periods. They had some 11-on-11s, I believe. But for the most part, Devin Singletary, starting running back, caught a touchdown coming out the backfield. Looked like he could be heavily involved in the passing game. Now, again, I'm not really too sure when you have guys like Tyrone Tracy, Gary Brightwell, Jay Sean Corbin. A lot of these guys are in competition to earn some sort of role. I think Devin Singletary can kind of do both relatively well, but definitely look for one of these backs, either Eric Gray, Tracy, Brightwell. One of those guys need to step up. I think one of them will actually carve themselves out a nice little role here. We also had a UDFA. Alex Johnson, a cornerback. He had an interception in practice today. Definitely a good sign for him. When you look at the DB room here in New York, you see guys like, obviously, Nick McLeod, Deontay Banks, Drew Phillips looks like they could be your starters, but they also have a lot of hope and a lot of confidence in guys like Darnay Holmes, Trey Hawkins, Cordell Flott, Aaron Robinson, David Long Jr. So, listen, Alex Johnson is a guy that could definitely make the roster, but he's got to continue to put in efforts like he did today. Daniel Jones also participated in 7v7s, completed passes to wide receivers Wan'Dale Robinson, and Malik Nabers got a couple of catches as well. Now, going into the second part of practice, Malik Nabers also caught some more passes from Drew Lock. Drew Lock, a new quarterback here in New York, looks like he could be locking up that backup quarterback position. So we'll see if he can continue to, build some chemistry with these guys. Now, Jalen Hyatt actually caught 2 balls in the middle of the field. One of them that probably would have been a touchdown. Obviously, there's no contact, there's no tackling, but it looked like Jalen Hyatt definitely could have made a big play, right? Rookie cornerback Andrew Phillips had 2 PBUs, 2 pass breakups. That was nice to see. Kayvon Thibodeau had what looked like could have been a sack if it was real game, if it was a real game scenario. So a lot of good things out of day one. And again, we don't know too much yet. We need to see these guys continue to ramp it up, continue to get the pads on. And again, like I said, as we get more highlights, as we get media in the building, we're gonna keep covering this for you. Now, I'm very interested in one position specifically, the wide receiver room, man. You have Malik Nabers, Darius Slay, and Wan'Dale Robinson, Isaiah McKenzie, Jalen Hyatt, Allen Robinson, Isaiah Hodgins, Miles Boykin. There's so many guys in this wide receiver room I love, but the truth is, you can't keep them all. There's probably going to be 6 guys, maybe 7 that make the roster. Let me know what you guys think those 6 are. I think Malik Nabers, Slayton, Wan'Dale, Hyatt. I think those 4 are locked and loaded on the roster. But from there, Allen, McKenzie, Hodgins, Boykin, Bryce Ford Wheaton, Dennis Houston. There's a lot of guys, man. I don't know which ones are going to make it. Same with the running back room. Maybe 3 or 4 will make it here. I don't know. Tight end room. Daniel Bellinger, depending on what Darren Waller does, Theo Johnson. I'm excited to see how this OTA continues to ramp up here. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. We will be covering the Giants throughout the entirety of the offseason. And with that being said, I'll see you during, I believe they practice tomorrow, if not Wednesday. I'll see you guys then. Peace.